Hi, my name is Vanessa. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we talk anything from entrepreneurship to how to start a business online, to goals, to productivity, and all that good stuff. Now, before I continue, please subscribe so that I know that you enjoyed this video, and it will also help me understand what videos I should make for you in the future. Okay, let's get going. Today's topic is the 3 skills you need to achieve your goals faster. Okay, so here's the thing. We're in 2023. Depending on when you actually watch this video, there have been a few months that have passed. And here's the problem that you might be facing. You aren't achieving your goals at a faster rate that you like. So, how do you actually do that, right? Now, number 1 is you need to become a critical thinker. Now, the purpose of being a critical thinker is it helps you to analyze and evaluate all the facts and base your judgment on those facts. Now, this helps you to look at things not just on a surface level, but sideways, upwards, downwards, you name it. It gives you a broader perspective on how you can solve your problems or how you can deal with something. Let's say you've got a problem with maybe your confidence, or you have no idea what your passion is or what you want to do in the future. When you become a critical thinker, you start evaluating all the facts that you have, and then you base a judgment on those facts. So let's say you are working a 9-to-5 job that you hate, okay? And you want something better for yourself. Now, without critical thinking, you might struggle for months or years figuring out what you should do next. But with critical thinking, you can actually say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Maybe in the meantime, I can actually work on these things while I keep my 9-to-5 job, so that when I decide to leave it, I've got backup. Now, this is something that I didn't have when I was starting out. It's something I had to develop over the years because I realized how important it is, even in the job market, because we all have problems. If you don't know what your problem is, if you don't know how to solve it, then you've got a problem, right? Because what happens to a problem that you cannot solve? It becomes an even bigger problem. Okay, number two will help you figure out how to solve your problems at a faster rate. Creativity. Now, we're all creative, right? But the level of creativity you must have must be high-performing creativity. What this basically means is you cannot just have surface level creativity. You need to be able to open your mind to new ideas and to view things in ways that you never thought of. Now, you might have a problem right now, right? You don't see yourself that way. Here's the thing. Creativity is a muscle, right? You can become an extremely creative person, but you just need to work on it. And how you work on it is you need to, do things that help you become more creative. Those things can be like, writing stories or reading, or even learning how to play an instrument or learning a language. The more things that you add, the better you become when it comes to creativity. Now, if you're sitting back and say, but what's the point of creativity? And here's the thing. There are a million ideas out there. A millionaire business ideas. Okay? But the reason why not a lot of people take opportunity of those ideas is because they lack the creativity to see those ideas. When you open your mind to new ideas, to new perspectives, to new ways of thinking and doing things, you're more likely to become successful because you're not relying on one particular thing. The reason why people with money, like especially lottery winners, the reason why they lose that money quickly is because they don't understand what to do with it. Because you can be given $10,000 or $100,000, but if you don't have the business idea to back it, then that money is not gonna last, right? So this is why creativity is important, because it can help you in anything, any aspect of your life, from how to deal with your relatives, to how to deal with, your job, to how to make money online. The more creative you are, the better equipped you are. And of course, this goes hand in hand with self-discipline, because you might be an extremely creative person, but you have no self-discipline. So you got to figure out, like, what's first, right? Should I develop creativity first, or should I work on my self-discipline and then I can work on my creativity? Because no matter, even if you are the most intelligent person in the room, without self-discipline, that goes nowhere. Now, the last one, skill development. Now, skill development is necessary because the more skills you develop, the more advanced and better you are at achieving your goals. I'll give you an example. You want to start a business online, and maybe you are in a bit of a pickle because you have no idea how to do it. Okay? And maybe you have no idea what goes into creating a website. Now, there are two aspects into creating a website. You could go the coding route, your JavaScript, your HTML, all those, coding software programs. Or you could use things like Photoshop. That's also a way, but that's more of your prototype. And then you build the prototype and then you give it to someone who can actually then establish that on an actual page on the web. I hope I haven't lost you. The last one is using the built-in system. So WordPress has a built-in system. You don't need to be a professional coder. But when you're starting out, all this sounds like Greek to you because you're like, what? Isn't it the same thing? It's not. Now, for me, when I was starting out, I was in your shoes. I had no idea what the difference between JavaScript or Python or HTML. I had absolutely no idea. And I did not know that you could literally take a theme, pay for a theme, and just customize it yourself. I paid like so much money in doing that. And I got ripped off because I didn't understand what really went into it. Like I would pay, $30, $40, $100 here and there. It's also that people could, customize my theme for me. And at the end of the day, I would be like, okay, I don't want this theme, I want something else. And I'd have to do the same thing over and over and over again. And when my website would crash, I would be stuck, I'd have to pay someone to do. My point is, I had to learn the hard way the importance of developing a skill. Now, a skill can be anything. It could be learning a new language. It could be learning a music instrument. It could be learning about coding. It could be learning about, web design or things like graphic design. Whatever it is, the more skills you develop, the better you are at accomplishing your goals. Because even if you decide later down the road you want to outsource it, it's a lot easier for you to outsource it because you understand what the requirements are. Now, this might all seem like a lot of work. I'll leave you with one thing. Baby steps. Take baby steps because eventually you will get there. Rome was not built in a day, and you are obviously not going to get where you want to go tomorrow. And that's okay. You just need to be willing to take the time to actually get there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, bye.